inflation is down, new builds are up. Is the Federal Reserve going to rack up the interest rates again? Stay tuned for this month's mid-month mortgage update. Welcome back for this month's mid-month mortgage update. I'm Garrett Stewart with Keller Williams, back again with Jeremiah Eck with Guild Mortgage. Thanks again for coming back.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
And like we talked about, like I hinted at the beginning, inflation is down.
It
So
is.
So tell me a little bit more what that means.
Yeah, so last year in June, inflation hit 9.1%. As of last month or last week for June, it is now at 4.8%. So that's a really good decrease. So that gives indication that all of these Federal Reserve rate hikes are actually starting to do the work that they intend to do. The Fed's goal is a 2% rate of inflation, which we're still pretty far off from that. So we'll see how it continues to play out.
All right, so got a little bit to go, but we're on the right track.
On the right track.
And made big moves. Yeah, that's a big drop. So,
Yeah.
Okay. And new construction.
Yeah.
What's going on in the new construction world? I mean, I hear there's lots of opportunity in there for buyers.
Yeah.
So
there is. So like, if you've been watching these videos, then you've probably seen that supply and demand is a pretty big problem in the United States with housing right now, with very few homes in many markets being available to buy, with having way too many buyers wanting to buy. So what we started to see is actually new build permits be issued at a higher rate than we have seen in a very long time. So the markets predict that we're going to see another increase of those in June of by 0.4%, which might not sound like a lot, but if you look at that number, it's like 190-some thousand new permits are being issued. So that's really exciting.
that's good news because and if you've been following along my monthly updates on the market, I've talked about how low inventory is. Don't quote me, but I believe it's like almost 40% less homes than last year.
Yep.
So with that much, we need some homes. So
we need houses.
So all those new home builders are coming in and saving us right now for some homes.
Right, and you have to think, like, even if the inventory is 40% less right now, I think the days to contract is 16.
16 days to contract, yeah.
So homes are still selling very fast.
So yeah, exactly. And I've even seen a lot of new home builders have some incentives and stuff out there too. So if you are thinking about buying a home, you can work with both of us as well along the way. You don't have to go directly with them. You have some trusted professionals at your side. So
you do. Fun. Yeah, the builders are giving away a lot of seller credits and all sorts of discounts on the price. So that could be a good option.
Yeah, absolutely. And the Feds are meeting again soon.
Yep, they meet the 25th and the 26th.
Okay, and what do you think is going to happen?
There's like a 90% chance they're going to raise interest rates again. But for those of you who don't really know what that means, they're increasing the Fed funds rate, which is just the interest rate that banks use to lend money to one another overnight. But they're nervous that if they keep raising interest rates, that could impact the banking system again. So it's a very fine line they're walking, but most likely we'll see another 0.25% increase. And usually interest rates for mortgages come down a little bit after that, but we'll just kind of see how it goes.
So yeah, it seems like they're kind of like the brake gas, and just seeing how it goes. So
it's hard to say, right? Like, how do you manage the economy? And they usually go to housing. So even though interest rates are high, you're still seeing homes sell pretty quickly, and we're seeing new inventory come on through new builds. So it is still a good time to get into the market because there's a lot more incentives right now.
Yeah, very good time. So anything else going on, or you think that's
really about it. Just stay tuned. There's more reports coming out. In the next 2 weeks, we'll see the Feds meet, and then in our next video, we'll talk about what that looks like.
And how can they find out about those reports? You post them on Instagram.
Yep, just follow me on Instagram at Jeremiah Eck. I make videos on there all the time, and then if you want to get on a mailing list, just send me a DM, and I'll send you market updates.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for coming back again. Yeah. Always great to have you. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that like button too. That helps us, let us know to keep making these videos. We're making them for you. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next month.
Have a good one.